Alright guys, we're back today. We're going to do a little unboxing, take a first look. This is the Jato 4.4 brushless. No, this is not the Jato 3.3 nitro stadium truck that Traxxas made a bazillion years ago. This is now a Buggy. And we'll get into the name later, but for now, let's start getting this unboxed and let's take a look at everything that comes in the box. I'm going to do it off camera. I'm going to pull everything out of the box. We all know how Traxxas trucks are packaged. They're packaged good, but I want to get everything out, and then we'll take a look at what you get, and we'll kind of talk about the value. Sitting at $349, about $375 with tax. So as far as everything goes, guys, you get the Buggy, you get an instruction manual kit with tools and things, and you get a TQ radio. We will get down closer, look at all these things separately. So let's do that quick. So here is your manual with the tools. Let's cut this open. Just see what you get. So you get some instruction manuals, some charger things, some extra stickers, and then like a warranty card and your setup guide. So this stuff will just get thrown on my shelf. I won't ever read through this. I've had millions of RC trucks, thousands of RC trucks. Don't need to. But then now your tool bag, you get a smaller nut tool, which I'm not sure why they have this. This must be just so you can adjust your slipper. Then you get your Allen wrenches. It looks like they got a 3, a 2.5, and a 1.5. A 2, a 2.5, and a 1.5, sorry. And then you get this hex tool, or wrench tool. I'm not sure what this is for. Maybe possibly adjusting shocks? I don't know. Maybe when we look at the Buggy, it'll make more sense. And then you get your big 17mm nut tool, due to this having 17mm nuts. So that is that bag. Then we have our famous TQ radio. This is basically the same radio you're going to get with every Traxxas vehicle you buy, cheap or expensive. And today, we're going to change this right away. I'm not going to use this radio just because I don't need to or want to. So we'll start by doing that today, possibly. Maybe we'll leave it in here and give it a couple runs with it just to show it does work with it. So your basic radio, you have your steering adjustment, but you don't have endpoint adjustments or nothing on this radio. I think if you do it through the menu, you can do it through the menu, but it's a pain. It's not worth doing. You're better off just changing this out for a radio you like if you have a computer radio. If you're buying this as a ready to run, it's your first RC, this radio is totally fine and will do good for you. Then next, we have the star of the show. This is the Jato, and so far what I know about it is it looks really cool. It is based off of the Rally, and there's just 2 pins underneath here that will release your body. Very good, very cool by Traxxas. Great idea. You get your Bl-2s tech tuning tips card on here. Very nice to see. Fantastic. And then under here you have basically what looks like every Traxxas RC truck that's ever been made. Besides, there is some changes. There is some heavier duty parts on this one. It's got the beefier axles and things, and it has the Bl-2s system in it. So things we're not so used to seeing, but things we're used to seeing. It does have this center brace, which is very cool. It is plastic though on this model. The VXL model, this is aluminum. The centerpiece here. Cheap steering servo, just their stock run-of-the-mill steering servo you get in this. Then it comes with the Bl-2s system. The VXL model they are coming out with in early 2025 is going to have 4S capable system in it. That does look like a new system for this Buggy. Just due to the fact I don't believe they had the room to put in the Max ESC in this. And then if you look, it is 4-wheel drive. Of course, you have your plastic center drive shaft here in the Bl-2s model. In the VXL model, this will be metal. And then if we come up here to the front, just taking a quick look, you will see you do have adjustable shocks, which was very cool by Traxxas. Fantastic idea. They do feel good by the touch of the hand. In the back you have blue rated springs, and in the front you have green. I'm not sure what the ratings actually are, but very, very cool. And you do have a GTR style shock that is adjustable just by turning the collar. Same with this side, and then same with the back ones. But they are not metal GTR shocks. I actually don't know what they call these, if they are just plastic GTR shocks or what the deal is. But yeah, they're like GTR shocks, but they're not GTR shocks because they're not aluminum. Plastic caps, plastic ends, everything like that. Small little front bumper up here, which is what we're used to seeing nowadays for a buggy. Then when we come over here to the side, we will kind of talk about these tires. These are an all new tire from Traxxas. It is a 17mm tire. Or yeah, 17mm buggy tire, so it is thinner, going to be more like your short course tire. And it is a sludge hammer pattern. These are not belted, so something to keep in mind. It would not be too hard though to throw a set of like Typhoon tires on here. I'm gonna guess they're pretty close in offsets. Maybe not. Maybe I am wrong on that. If someone knows down below, let us know. But you do have metal nuts, but then it looks like you possibly have a plastic hex, and I want to check that out because that looks plastic to me. I can't tell if it's black metal or if it's plastic, so we're definitely gonna check that out real quick. Nice big tire tool that Traxxas gives you. Oh my god, weird. Nuts are also non-serrated. They don't have the little bumps on this side, so when you tighten it, it tightens up. So there we go. Yes, those are plastic hexes. Wow. So right here you can get a look at the full corner. Non-adjustable links. Even the VXL does not have adjustable links, which by nowadays is a little wonky, but this is a basher. The VXL is also aimed at bashers more than racers. Traxxas don't make race buggies, race trucks, so you have to think it's Traxxas. They don't need to put adjustable on it if you're going to bash it, but if you want to bash it, you're going to have to change them out, or race it, you're going to have to change them out, but that is totally up to you. For me, these are fine. I don't need to adjust them. Then, I can't believe that. You got the heavy duty plastics on here, which is very nice. See everything kind of working there. And your wheels inside do have that famous Traxxas hex style. So I think what I'm going to do, since it don't look like any of these, now usually you just throw a Loctite on. You know what, I'm going to find some blue. I want to use this. So guys, make sure you're checking your wheel nuts a lot, because my guess is you're going to lose some wheel nuts with this thing with them not being serrated. But then again, being stock on that 2S brush system, it don't have a ton of power, so you may not have to necessarily worry about it. And then coming around the side here, we're just going to test that all these are tight. So there we go. Coming back here, going to kind of sneak you down. So here you have your wing mount, your two shocks, your shock tower, and another small bumper in the rear. And then if you come over top here, and you look straight down, you will see your wing mount is included in this rear shock tower. Very, very cool. That is a new part from Traxxas we have not seen. A lot of this stuff on this buggy is new stuff I have not seen. But I do know that the A-arms are rally, the chassis is rally, so something to think about there. If you have a rally, maybe it's not worth going out and buying one of these. Maybe you could build your own instead of having to buy one and switching back and forth. Up to you. So now we have our electronics. You're going to have your TQI receiver in here. And okay, that's my antenna. So receiver box, ESC, and then your motor 3300 kV 2S. This buggy is only 2S compatible, so yes, it is brushless, but it is pretty much brushed as far as that goes. I have not had a Bl-2s vehicle yet, and I'm very excited to get a run-in on this, just because I want to see how it does, how it compares to like a VXL system and to a brush system, because I have ran those, but I have not had a chance yet to run this or on one of these, so I'm very, very excited about that. You have your little safety tag on here, and then you have your Traxxas connector, which I will be taking this off because I do not have any 2S batteries with a Traxxas connector on it. But some of you probably do, and that's okay. That's good for you. But I don't, so I will be putting an EC5 on here. And then I will be running these 5200 Spectrum batteries. Let's very quickly just make sure these fit. My dad was really worried that these were not going to fit, and I think he might be right. I can't remember. So yeah, this is a little tall for it, but if we pull it up here, put this in. There we go. We got it to fit. So your 2S Spectrum batteries will fit if you do decide you need to change it out and put in a EC5. So we will go ahead and pull this out. We will now go ahead and tip the truck over. Our buggy, sorry. Need to make sure I'm getting the camera pointed right. As you can see, you got your rally A-arms here, your LCG bulkhead, your LCG rear end, rally arm, and then of course your tires. These tires look very cool. I'm very excited to get this outside, get it running, guys. Let's get that end changed and let's get it outside and get it going. Alright guys, here we go. As you can see, I got my IC5 orange connector on here. So this is the same as an EC5. So the IC5 2S Spectrum batteries will now work, and these connectors look a lot more clean than EC5, so that's why I opted to do this, being it is a new buggy. Do this instead of putting EC5 on it. So we're good to go. We're gonna wait for battery to charge up. As soon as it's done charging up, we'll go outside and hit the mud, hit the snow, see what we can get into. Already broken my toy. stock radio, this TQ, it is very laggy. It is not what I'm used to, even with using a TQI. Really laggy. I don't know if it's this radio or the Bl-2s system. Like from reverse, so when I go into reverse, weird. I guess it could be maybe a safety thing too. Yeah.